In this video, I'm going to be rebuilding the University of Maryland. With the Terps coming off a 4-8 season, you could say they're one of the worst teams in a stacked Big Ten. But with the freshman phenom Malik Washington being a shining light to their program, I think we have our QB1 for this rebuild. And with 3 challenges, which include signing the #1 recruit in the state of Maryland, can Coach Sparrow put it all together and win a national championship? We'll see. But if y'all like content like this and anything college football 26, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And welcome back, Saturday Night Lights community, the family. Y'all see by the title and thumbnail of this video what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be rebuilding Maryland. Rebuilding Maryland, man. This is going to be a long video. We're going to be doing the entire 5-year rebuild in this video. But before we get into this video, man, I just want to tell y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's Thanksgiving, man. I enjoyed mine's. Hope y'all were able to enjoy y'all's too as well. This month in December, it's going to be more consistency on this channel. Last month, we wasn't as consistent, especially these last couple months. But in December, I really want to be consistent. So y'all know I had to come with a banger. Getting back to this rebuild, man, like I said, we're going to be rebuilding Maryland. And the first thing I want to go over is this roster. We are picking up where Maryland left off. So we're going to be going throughout the off season of this season 1. They went 4-8 this season. But like I said in the intro, the shining light for this team is this quarterback. Man, Malik Washington. He is a dog. He will not leave the program. His deal breaker is conference prestige is at an A+. He's not going to leave. So we need to find a way to build around him. That is the main thing. We already know all these running backs are going to leave us in the portal. Nolan Ray, this guy right here is leaving. Literally all our running backs is leaving outside of this freshman right here. Everybody else, I think, is going to be pretty much gone. So, wide receivers, we got a lot of seniors that's going to leave, and we have some freshmen that might stay. But one wide receiver I am really excited about is this 6'7" wideout, man, Jordan Scott out of Virginia. He is going to be a baller. He's probably going to be our starting receiver next season. I really like him on his game. Height at receiver on his game matters, so I really like him. This tight end, he's going to be gone, unfortunately. He's one of the better tight ends in the game. He has sure hands. He has balanced. He's fast, 89 overall. I would love to keep Fleming, but he's going to be gone, unfortunately. This roster, we have a foundation with Malik Washington. We just got to find a way to build around him. Since we're already in the last week of the regular season, we didn't really have a lot of recruits to choose from, but we were able to find this diamond in the rough, this 4-star corner out of Louisiana. Hopefully we can bring him in, who knows, but our main thing is going to be, probably when it comes to bringing players in this season, is the transfer portal. We were able to bring in former Syracuse head coach Fran Brown as our D coordinator. That's kind of realistic because Fran Brown, Syracuse, they did not have a good year this year. They went 3-9 and they ended up having an 8-game losing streak. It was crazy. And Fran Brown is a defensive minded coach, so I feel like this is a great opportunity for him. When it comes to the players that are leaving us in this offseason after this terrible year for Maryland, it is 33 players that are leaving, including our top guy, our tight end, Dorian Fleming. And when it came to us in the transfer portal, Coach Sparrow came here last week of the season and he went crazy. Brought in some pretty good receivers, and we were scouting Dylan Edwards. We were recruiting Dylan Edwards. Hopefully he signed too as well, but this should be a pretty decent recruiting class to end off season 1. Brought in this 4-star corner too as well, and the 4-star transfer from Kansas State will be with Malik Washington and Maryland going into season 2. Season 2 is going to be fun, man. Coach Sparrow bringing him some dogs to Maryland. 1 week of the regular season. Coach Sparrow only had 1 week, and we had the 51st ranked recruiting class in the country. It is not bad at all. And throughout this rebuild, we're going to be playing with the progress players on auto. So we can't manually manually upgrade our players throughout this rebuild, but the 2 guys I want to look at is Malik Washington and Dylan Edwards. Malik Washington, he's now up to an 83 overall going into season 2, 87 speed, throwing power even went up 1. But Dylan Edwards, oh my God. This young man is going to be our number one option, probably in the running game and the passing game. 98 speed, gold shifty, 98 excel. He is going to be insane. He is going to be absolutely insane. Receivers got to upgrade too, including as well this 6'7" Jordan Scott. Expect him to play. I know he's only a 71 overall, but he is going to find his way in that lineup. 96 speed, 92 speed. He went up plus 4 on speed. Our tight end, somebody we were able to get, he's now at 88 overall. He gonna be a dog for us. I'm expecting our offense to be one of the best offenses in the Big Ten. And looking at our schedule, we will be hopping into 4 games this season. 4 games, definitely the first game of the season. Versus Virginia, 25th ranked, a rivalry game. That's gonna be a big one. Then probably the next game we're gonna hop into is the first conference game of the season versus Wisconsin. And we gotta play this Penn State game. I don't know if we're gonna win it, but we're definitely going to hop into that one. And then probably the last game of the season, another rivalry game at home versus Rutgers. Looking at Virginia's roster, I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but they're definitely not a 67 overall. At quarterback for them is this sophomore. Definitely a big arm. I say more of a pocket passer. At running back, we definitely going to have to really try to find a way to contain George Pettaway. 90 overall, 92 speed. He's going to be a problem. The only thing I would say is their weak link is their receivers. Not a lot of speed there outside of Harrison and Courtney. Tight end's pretty weak for them. Their offensive line is decent. Their defense is okay. It's not great at all. They definitely do got a pretty good corner. I think he transferred from LSU, Stamps. Definitely a pretty decent team. I feel like this is a game we can win though for our first game of the season. You know, one of the 3 challenges that we have to sign the number 1 recruit in the state of Maryland. Here he is right here, the 4-star corner. Right now, we're first on his board. Hopefully, we can sign him. And also, we've added the number 2 ranked receiver in the country, 5-star speedster from Longview, Texas. Will we get him? Probably not. Hopefully, we can. Maybe we can find our way to move up, but we got him on the board too as well. And here we go. First game of the season for the Terps. Can Coach Sparrow come in and change this program? Season 1 in real life, Maryland just went 4-8. They're not going to a bowl game, but like I said in the intro, they got Malik Washington, and we signed Dylan Edwards from the portal. We're going to be depending on them a lot this season. And we're in the 4th quarter of this game versus Virginia. Honestly, it's kind of been very low scoring. The game is only 10-14 as we try to throw it on the slant route. Was not able to get open right there. I'm not gonna lie, this Virginia team, I know I talked about their defense not being that good, but they came to play today. Open right here. I might try to hit him on his swing route, see if he can get to the outside, and he can't. 4th and 6, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all already know, if y'all are day ones to the channel, y'all know that Coach Sparrow is a very aggressive coach. We're going for it right here. Here we go. 4th and 6 right here. Can we convert on 4th down? And that's going to be a turnover on downs. The stop right here. They go back. Wow, and they just ran an RPO, and I bit on it. They ran the RPO. Malik Washington, he hasn't been having his best game today, and I'm not going to lie. They have their... What? University of Virginia, they don't have a kicker or a punter. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they don't have a kicker or a punter. So they're using a receiver as the kicker. It must be some type of glitch that I don't know about, but that's crazy. And we honestly got to score pretty fast right here. We go underneath the 6'7" receiver, Jordan Scott, and he is able to get open for the first down. We really just got to find a way to move the ball down the field right here. Here we go. We're going to motion Dylan Edwards out right here. We kind of got him on a little seam down the middle. Go right back underneath the Scott. There we go. The big target. Go right back underneath the Scott to get a first down. We need Malik Washington to try to find a way to make a play. We go underneath, and that's going to be a first down. Come on. Post route or this fade on the outside. I think we got to try it. Come on. Beautiful throw. Come on. First and goal. 2nd and goal. I feel like we got to try to take it. Can we find a way to the outside? And we do, and that's a touchdown. Touchdown, Maryland. Go on, man. Big touchdown right there by Malik Washington. We got to try to go for a 2-point conversion right here. Go underneath, and that's going to be no good. Right here. 3rd and 4. Can we get off the field? They were able to complete their last first down. Come on. There we go. Big stop. Big stop. And we know with Virginia not having a punter, with them not having a punter, we know this punt isn't going to go far. So we should, yes, we get amazing field goal. There we go. We get great position. Here we go. We got 2nd and 10. They do got press coverage on Webb on the outside, but I think I'm going to go underneath to our running back Howard right now. A 2nd and 10 right here. Underneath the Webb. Beautiful catch by Webb right there. 3rd and 1. Gonna hand it off. We're just gonna hand it off. There we go. Beautiful run. Beautiful run by our back right there. Beautiful run. Now we can start chewing clock. Chewing clock right here. We need to find ways to get it to Thurman. Thurman, he's our star tight end. We need to find ways to try to get him the ball right here. We got 1st and 10. I think right here we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep with the scramble. That's a big run by Malik. 1st and goal. First. Big run right there by the sophomore. Come on. Find a way to get it in. There we go. And our running back. Go to the run. And wow, 4th and goal. He doesn't get in. Wow, 4th and goal. And he's not able to get in. And we don't have any timeouts. We need to try to find a way to get a playoff. Here we go. We got a slant on the outside. 9 seconds. This is the last play. This is for the game. There we go. Game over. And I think we just beat Virginia. Oh my God. This has been a crazy 4th quarter right now. Malik Washington leads his team down the field. Beautiful drive. And we get the 2-point conversion. Maryland escapes 25th ranked Virginia today. Huge win. Malik Washington, a sophomore, man, 212 yards, 58% complete percentage, and 3 touchdowns. Looking at stats, man, Malik Washington, great game by him, 2 touchdowns, 212 yards. Rushing Dylan Edwards, 5 yards per carry. He was actually playing well, but we had to throw the football because we were down. Had to throw the football. Joshua McLaurin came in, was a great spark to this team. I really like him as a running back. Looking at our receivers, man, Thurman, our top receiver, great game by him, man. Jonathan got in the end zone, the speedster. Cook was able to get into the end zone earlier in the game. Just overall, man, a great game. Defense didn't do much, but we did have 2 picks, though. 2 picks by our safety and corner, but we're able to win our first game of the season. We're now in week 4. Week 4 of the season. We're sitting at 2-1. These last couple weeks, we beat UConn. Beat them 28-10. That was a pretty good win. Malik Washington, not his best game, but he was able to manage the game. Dylan Edwards, great game by him. Jonathan had a great game. Webb, Dylan Edwards contributed in the passing game. Big game for him. But the week after, it was a upset. We should have easily beat Missouri State. This was a W when we saw our schedule. They came out, they beat us. Dylan Edwards, beautiful game by him, though. 100 yards receiving. 6'7" Jordan Scott, 141 yards for him. I don't know how they beat us. In the running game, I guess they did pretty well. In the passing game, they did pretty decent too as well. But this week, we have our first conference game of the season. Again, another glitch. They're not a 72 overall, obviously. But at quarterback for them is the redshirt freshman. Not that bad. Pretty decent receiver. Young guy, though. Running backs are pretty decent, too, as well. They got pretty good receivers. Pretty decent receivers. Not that bad. Okay tight end. Their O-line is always good. Wisconsin always has a good O-line. Linebackers are decent. Corners are decent. This is overall just a pretty good team out of the Big Ten. Pretty good team out of the Big Ten, but this is our first conference game of the season. Let's see if we can take down the Badgers. We're in the 4th quarter of this game versus Wisconsin, and it's not looking good. 5 minutes left in this game. We are down by 2 possessions in this game. Try to throw it underneath, and that's a beautiful throw by Malik Washington. Beautiful throw by him. Is it too late? Is it too late in this game, or do we still have a shot and a comeback right here? We need to try to score fast if we do want to score, and we tried to throw it on the wheel route right there to Dylan Edwards. He was not able to get open. They do got press coverage on Scott on the outside, and honestly, I might go to the big target right here. I might just give him a shot. Throw it up. He's 6'7". Come on, and that's just a bad throw. Try to go to Edwards right here on this wheel, or go to the crosser. Beautiful catch. We're down territory. We're going for it on 4th down if we don't get it right here. I feel like, no, and I threw it way too late. Game right here. Can we find a way to make a play? Just throw it underneath, and wow, he drops it. Oh my God. Wisconsin, I don't know what. Wisconsin, they just came to play, man. They really just came to play. We just get down in these big games, and we just can't. I don't know what it was. It was really just our offense, maybe. I really can't pinpoint what it was. We just couldn't get the offense going. We've been at 10 points since the first half, and then we give up a big run to their quarterback. Oh my God. At anything right here in this game, if we even want a chance, can we get a sack? And we do. 4th and 11, 2 minutes left in this game. It looks like we're going to be down by 3 possessions. And 4, this clock is starting to move. We're just going to throw up a deep shot, and the 6'7" Jordan Scott is able to hold on to it. But I'm pretty sure, man, if we can't get this onside kick, I feel like it is too late for the Terps. A kick right here. Let's see if we can get it. We get a good bounce, and it's looking like this game is going to be over. That is going to be the end of this game. Wisconsin takes it. We drop our 2nd game of the season going 2-2. We just couldn't stop their freshman quarterback. That's really what it was. We just couldn't stop their freshman quarterback. To this game, man, Malik Washington, not the best game for him. 237 passing yards and a touchdown. Rushing, Dylan Edwards, he runs the ball well. We just get down so late in games and so early in games, we can't continue running the football. That's really what happened. Receiving though, Jordan Scott though did have that big catch. Yeah, it really just came down. We just couldn't get it done, and we're gonna go now. We're gonna be 2-2 and lose our first conference game of the season. He's not bad, and he is a gem quarterback. 84 speed, 92 throw power. That is big. We're gonna keep scouting him. Hopefully, we can stay first on our board. When it comes to that 5-star receiver, we're still first on his board. We can't hard sell him yet. Both of these guys still first on their board. Offensive tackle, first on his board. We're looking good there. Defensive line, 4th on this guy's board. Miami's recruiting him hard right now. He will be on visit week 8 versus Illinois though, but we do want to check on that 4-star corner. Still first on his board. Week 9, he's going to be in the building. We are going to go ahead and fully max him out when it comes to scouting, but for right now, recruiting is looking good. We have already completed one challenge for this rebuild, which is signing the #1 recruit in the state of Maryland, signing the 4-star corner out of Washington, Maryland. This is big for the program, and like I said, man, completes 1 of 3 challenges. After advancing a week, we find a way to lose to Purdue, dropping our 2nd conference game of the season, and that's pretty bad because with us having Ohio State, even though their record is 2-3, their roster is not a 2-3 roster. Then we have ranked Illinois. So we have 2 more games until we can hop into our next game of the season. It is not looking good right now for Maryland. And we're in the 4th quarter of this game versus Illinois. We're not hopping into this game, but y'all see we're sitting at 2-4. We lost to Ohio State last week. This is a must-win game right now with recruits on visit. This is for the game. We have a really good kicker, 90-something kicking power. Illinois is calling the timeout to try to ice our kicker. Can he win us this game? 57 yards is lined up down the middle. This is for the game with recruits on visit, and I think that just went in right down the middle. Maryland escapes Illinois. That is a big win, man. We were just on, I think, a 3-game losing streak. So for us to come in here today, in sim, by the way, and win this game is huge, man. Player of the game, Malik Washington. 4-star receiver that we did have on visit. He didn't commit. Didn't end up committing after that visit. Hopefully he does in these next coming weeks. Hopefully San Diego State doesn't come out of nowhere and take him. Hopefully not. Actually, I don't think we had anyone commit from that visit. The other person we had on visit, I think, was one of our linebackers. No, wasn't our linebacker. It was the safety right here. He didn't end up committing after that visit either, but he is pretty close. He is very close to committing. We're going to go ahead and max him out. This 4-star safety, though, did end up committing to Kentucky. So right now, no commitments yet after that game, but we're in week 9. Week 9, and this is probably the biggest game of the season. A lot of recruits are in the building for this game. It's going to be a big game. We're playing Penn at home. Looking at the season stats at the middle of this season, Malik Washington, well, it's something we need to talk about. Not the best completion percentage for the QB, 6 touchdowns, 5 picks. Rushing, though, Dylan Edwards has been our guy. Over 5 yards per carry, 72 yards per game, but we don't run the ball. We need to start handing him off the ball more. Scott has been our guy in the receiving. Him, Jonathan, Kalen Webb has found ways to get open too as well, the senior. Our defense has been very lackluster. When I mean our defense, our pass rush. Pass rush has been very low this season, only sitting at 3 picks. But like I said, man, this is a big game versus Penn. Big game, big conference game. To look at the Big Ten standings right now, Nebraska's number 1, 7-0. They haven't lost yet. Washington, surprisingly, Washington is second. That's just crazy to me. They're taking over right now in the conference. Oregon sitting at 3rd. I mean, USC sitting at 3rd. Oregon, then you got Michigan. Then when you look at us, we're at the bottom. 3-4. 3-4 right now. We need to start rallying off some wins for sure. Looking at the rest of our season, we have Penn, USC. We got to play number 1 ranked Nebraska. By the way, we're going to switch this up. I know we were planning on our last game of the season being Rutgers, but our last game of the season now is going to be Nebraska. We want to see if we can take down number 1 ranked Nebraska. We'll see if they're still ranked number 1 by that time, by week 12, but right now we're going to be playing Nebraska. Looking at Penn State's roster, we already know it's going to be stacked. They got CJ Carr, he transferred from Notre Dame. By the way, he's in real life, he's probably looking like the best freshman quarterback in the country. By the way, just saying. At running back for them, pretty good there. They're good at receiver, pretty good at tight end with Luke Reynolds. This team is stacked. This is going to be our toughest matchup of the season when it comes to this team is going to be more tough than Ohio State, for sure. But we're on a streak right now. We were able to beat Illinois. Let's see if we can take down Penn State at home in this big rivalry game. In the 4th quarter of this game versus Penn State, and it is 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. 24-17. We're down by a touchdown. Y'all see, I told y'all the goal of this game is to get a ball to Dylan Edwards. He's at 19 carries. 19 carries for 130 yards. He has single-handedly taken over this game. As we throw it to him again out the backfield, he's able to get a few yards. Running game, and it has worked out pretty well. We've just been going to the running game and RPOs, and it's just been a positive for us, making the game so much more simpler for Malik Washington. Just making the game simple for him, not complicating things, going back to the basics, and it's been working. 1st and 10 right here. It looks like there's going to be nothing open. I might can get out the pocket right here and escape and get a few yards, and he does. We're going to be looking for Dylan Edwards on this little angle route. If he can get a matchup on a linebacker and he can't get the ball off, oh my God. Are you serious right now? Wow, that really just happened. Dylan Edwards was wide open, and Penn State, they just sent pressure, and they were able to get a pick 6 out of that. Wow. 3 minutes left, and it's just been Malik Washington just running for his life a lot of this game. At Penn State, they have a really good defensive line. Our offensive line isn't that great. We need to try to really score fast right here. Just go underneath the Scott. Got to go underneath the Scott. See if we can get something open. We got to get back to the line of scrimmage fast. Go underneath. There we go. Big catch by Jonathan right there. Big catch right there. I might just try to give a jump ball. Just give it to him. I just gave a jump ball to him, and he catches it. Oh, my God. That is why you have a 6'7" receiver. Just throw him up a jump ball and give him a chance. He'll figure it out from there. Throw it underneath to Dylan Edwards. That was a huge catch by Scott right there. Huge catch by Scott right there. We need to score fast right here. I might just immediately start scrambling out. Immediately just get out the pocket. Get out the pocket. Go. Go, Malik. Come on. Touchdown. Huge touchdown. All we need now is one stop. One stop. Field right here. 3rd and 10. We do send a loop blitz underneath. Come on. No. Somebody, no. And that's a first down. Are you serious? And that's going to be, looking like that's going to be the end of this game, man. It just came down to, we just couldn't get the stop. That pick killed us so bad. We drop a game, lose to Penn State in this rivalry. It was just that one turnover at the end of the game. We had them. We had Penn State. Penn State, man, they're a great team. Great team in the Big Ten. And they beat us with C.J. Carr. Malik Washington, it was that play right there. That's what killed us. I thought I had the pick. I should have just went for the tackle maybe and not the pick. Maybe that was on me. Not his best game at all. 16 for 31, 218 yards and 2 picks. Honestly, this season for the sophomore hasn't been great. Hasn't been great at all. It really hasn't. Dylan Edwards has been everything for our offense. We thought giving him the ball would work, and it could have won us this game. We couldn't solidify it. That turnover really killed us. Receiving, everybody did decent there. It's just our D-line is terrible. Our D-line is bad. Like, to only have 1 sack all game. I don't even think we even got after the quarterback one time. Like CJ Carr just sat back there and was able to throw the ball all over the field on us. That's really what he was able to do. 17 for 26 and 3 touchdowns. And we now go 3-5 overall and 1-4 in the conference. When it comes to recruiting, we got knocked all the way down to 3rd for the 5-star, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to get him. Penn State has moved up to 1st. They got a visit coming up with him in Texas. We had to win that game. We had to beat Penn State if we even wanted a chance at them. And I think we lost out on the 5-star out of Longview, Texas. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt our schedule. We did advance the week. We lost to USC. This Big Ten is stacked. We've played, I'm not going to lie, we played Virginia. Our schedule is it's crazy. We played Virginia. They were ranked when we played them. We played Ohio State. Illinois, we played them when they were ranked. We played Penn. We played USC. Now our next 3 games, we got USC, Nebraska, and Rutgers. We will not be playing that last game of the season versus Rutgers. Because we only can play in 1 more game this season. We're going to spend it on playing in this game right here versus Nebraska. Want a chance to even make it to a bowl game? We have to literally win our next 3 games. Commitment, the 4-star out of Staten Island, New York. The safety, that is big for the program right now because as of right now, our defense is terrible. So any help, anybody can help this program out right now. Look at the stats towards the end of this season. Malik Washington, not a great year. Only 8 touchdowns. Only 8 touchdowns is insane. He does have 8 rushing touchdowns, which is crazy. Dylan Edwards, great season by him. I'm pretty sure he's going to reach 900, maybe 900 rushing yards. He's been very effective in the receiving game. Scott, it just hasn't been a very great year for for Maryland. Not a great year. We didn't generate a lot of sacks at all. Not a lot of picks either. It definitely has been a luster year. But let's see, man, if we can take down the top dogs of the Big Ten. As we sit at the 4th quarter of this game versus 10th ranked Nebraska, it is 22-10. 22-10 right now. 6 minutes left in this game. Malik Washington, 164 yards and a pick today. He's been playing pretty decent. We're going up against, like I said, one of the best teams in the Big Ten as we put Dylan Edwards in the slot, and we have just been trying to feed him today. He has been one of the few shining lights of this season. It's been Dylan Edwards as we hand it off right here to our running back for a few yards. Stuff in the passing game with him. Work on becoming a better passer, reading coverages better. But as he misses that throw right there, even though there was pressure on him, but he has to make those throws. If he wants to play in the Big Ten, the Big Ten is always going to be competitive. So he has to make these throws as we try to throw it underneath. And it's just another turnover on downs. Here, it's over. There's no way for a comeback. We're going to be down by 3 possessions as they go to a running back that, oh my God. Oh my God. I knew this was going to be a tough task. I knew this was going to be a tough task beating this team, but I did not think it would be this bad. I didn't think it would be this bad. Maybe I should have just hopped into the game versus Nebraska. Versus Rutgers. Maybe I shouldn't have chose this Nebraska game. I just thought with me hopping into it, it would give us more of a chance. But honestly, it didn't give us no chance at all. It's going to be the end of this game. Nebraska takes it. Their running back, man, had 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. Our defense just got obliterated. Obliterated all over the field here today in Nebraska. Like I said, there's some question marks with Malik Washington. He's not the most accurate quarterback. He's a great runner. Man, he's not a very accurate quarterback. He only had 51% completion percentage. That could be because most of these games this season that we've been playing in, we've been having to battle back. We've been down big and we have to throw the football. Sometimes we got to make bad throws. Dylan Edwards couldn't get anything going in the running game. They made sure to shut him down. Jordan Scott, I'm expecting a huge jump with him going into next season, in season 3 for the senior. I'm projecting, hopefully he comes back next season. I'm projecting a big jump out of Jonathan. But like I said, man, we now drop to 3-8 on the season. At least something good came out of last week, man. We did sign the 4-star receiver out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the speedster. That is huge for the program. We're in the 4th quarter of this game, 2 minutes left. Can Malik Washington lead this team down for a game-winning drive? We go underneath to our receiver right there, 2nd and 2. We're down by a point. A field goal can win us this game. We're getting closer and closer to field goal range. We got Dylan Edwards in the game. Looks like we're in a trips look right here. Malik Washington holding on to that ball for a long time, and that's terrible. That is just terrible football, Malik. Like, you can't take a sack right there. You can't take a sack right there on 3rd and 11. At least just throw it away. We try to throw up a jump ball to our 6'5" receiver, and he can't hang on to it. Wow. 4th and 13. 4th and 13 right here. This is for the game. This is for the game. Right down the middle. And that, wow, that is just terrible football. I don't know why Malik Washington took that sack right there. All he had to do was just throw the ball away. I want to give up on him. I don't. And I know y'all probably watching this video don't want me to give up on him. And I really don't want to. I really don't want to, but I don't know what to do at this point. He has one more chance. Malik Washington has one more chance to try to get us back into this game. Now, we want to depend. There we go. There we go. Down the middle. Wide open slant. There we go. Keep it simple. RPO. Rutgers is starting to use their timeouts. We're down by a point. Down by a point in this game. Can we end this season off on the right note? There we go. That is how you be a college quarterback, Malik. Don't take the sack. Throw it underneath. Beautiful ball right there. Beautiful ball. 2nd and 4. Can Malik Washington redeem himself? Can he redeem himself right here? He drop back the pass. He goes underneath. Big catch right there. 1st and goal. Clock is running. Down by a point. Game-winning drive for Malik. He decides to keep it. Oh, I don't like that. Kicking a field goal, 2nd and goal, 20 seconds left? We have so much time left. Why are we kicking it? I guess. I guess. Yeah. 2-1. That is the end of this game. Maryland is gonna take it to end this season off with a W, man. Malik Washington leading his team down the field for that game-winning drive. Big for him, man. That's a good way to end off the season in season 2. Not a bad game at all from Malik Washington. Again, we still have a lot of question marks about him and where we're gonna go at next season. We could find a program-changing quarterback in the portal. Somebody better than Malik Washington. Somebody to really elevate this program. We never know. We don't know what's gonna happen going into season 3. Just to give y'all a quick update of recruiting, the number 1 recruit in the state of Maryland will be in the building week 9 versus Penn State. We also added a quarterback to the board, the 4-star Ty Anthony out of Indiana. We wasn't planning on adding a quarterback, but we decided to anyway. Probably next week or in these coming weeks, we're going to start looking at his attributes too as well. And the 5-star, number 2 in his position in the country, the speedster. We're first on his board. Hopefully it can stay like that. Probably the biggest commitment outside of bringing in that number 1 recruit in the state of Maryland. We have signed the 4-star QB, Ty Anthony, out of Idaho. That is big for the program, man, because like I said, we got some question marks with Malik Washington, what we're going to do next season in season 3 at that quarterback position. So bringing in the 4-star, that is big for the program. Just wanted to show y'all this real quick. We got a contract extension, but it is only for 1 year. It is only for 1 year. So Maryland, they don't believe in Coach Sparrow long term. After going 4-8 back-to-back years, they don't believe in him. So they're giving him kind of a trial run with this 1 year extension. So next season, it looks like we're going to have to win 5 games or more, or honestly, Coach Sparrow's going to get fired. When it came to the Big Ten Conference Championship, it was between Nebraska and Oregon, and Dylan Raiola and Matt Rule, they're taking over the Big Ten right now. They win the Big Ten Conference Championship. When it came to the overall stats for this entire season, Malik Washington, the biggest question mark, like I said, 2,700 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, only 8 picks. He did have the most rushing touchdowns out of anybody this season, and he is a pure runner archetype. And that could be why he plays the way he plays in sim. Who knows? Because I've noticed that dual threats and even pocket passers, they play different. So maybe that's the reason why. Who knows? But not the best year when it came for him passing. Not the best at all. 55% completion percentage. Dylan Edwards did his thing, though. 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. We didn't have any All-Americans or no all-conference guys. I'm really excited for Jordan Scott going into season 3. Very excited for him. Very excited for Jonathan. We do got some seniors up here, like Jelani Thorman, like Caleb Webb, like Dylan Edwards, all these guys. But I am very excited on the guys that we're bringing back on our offensive side. Flowers led us in tackles. Great year for him. Going into next season, man, we're honestly going to try to look for a pass rusher. We are going to try to, especially in that portal, we're going to try to find us a top tier pass rusher. No matter if we got to spend millions of dollars of NIL money, we're going to find a top pass rusher. But like I said, man, going into season 3, we need to see what Malik Washington is going to look like. And a team out of the SEC takes the national championship, man. It was Georgia away from the first round. Wow, battled all the way through the first round, man. Big for them. Nebraska ended up losing in the quarterfinal, but huge accomplishment, man. Accomplishment by the Bulldogs. Now in the off season, and we have 25 players that want to leave either in the portal or are graduating. We do have 2 players that are projected in the draft. That is big for our program, though. We have Dylan Edwards and Thurman, but the guys that we're going to try to bring back, we might not be able to get him, but the one guy I want to bring back, I don't want to bring back Jackson Cook here. I would love to bring him back. He is not coming back. We have one more. We might as well spend it on Jackson Cook. Might as well see what happens. He's not coming back. So these are the guys we're going to lose to the portal, man. Not as many guys as it was last year, but hopefully Dylan Edwards and Thurman get drafted. We're now at the last week of the transfer portal process of recruiting. The first 3 weeks, it wasn't nothing going on. We didn't get any commitments, but these are the guys we have added to the board. Y'all already know about Ty Anthony. We added this veteran quarterback right here just to kind of bring in a veteran. He's going to be a senior pocket passer. Don't know if he'll even play, but the big recruit. Like we brought in, Dylan Edwards last year. It looks like we're going to bring in another top running back, Cam Wallace, to transfer out of Georgia Tech. 92 speed, 4-star. I'm pretty sure he's a high overall. 98 change of direction, so we should be able to get that shifty up even higher. Also added this guy right here, 93 speed. We're really going to be focusing next year on running the football more. Really going to be focusing on that. Y'all already know we brought in this 4-star. We added this 87 speed tight end. Really happy about that. We also added some more offensive linemen. We needed help there. Also added a lot of defensive linemen. I don't know if either of these guys are going to play. I don't know where they're going to play at. We just need some help on defense, so we added some defensive line help there. We also added this 6'4" corner. You already know we added the #1 player in the state of Maryland. So transfer recruiting, it ain't bad. We're gonna go ahead though and advance the week and see if we can sign that top running back. I know he's gonna be a senior, but he has impact development. Hopefully he gets a big offseason boost. This other running back, sophomore, he has impact development as well. Looking at the receiver that we signed, he has normal development, but still going to be a pretty good athlete. Both of these receivers ended up going somewhere else, so we lost out on those two guys. This tight end does have impact dev, and Ty Anthony, he has impact dev too as well. Also added a lot of offense, a lot of defensive linemen right there. Added some help on defense. This safety has elite development. That is crazy. But what I want to see is, where does our recruiting class stack up? I know it's not going to be super high, but it is right there in the middle of the pack. 27th ranked in the country. I cannot be mad about that because, again, we completed one of our challenges this season in recruiting, which was signing the #1 player in the state of Maryland. This is our roster and the training results going into season 3. Two guys I want to talk about is, first, Malik Washington, QB, now at 86 overall. He was in the offseason working on his throwing power, got his throwing power up, got his break sack up. I would have loved if he got his throwing under pressure up. Wasn't able to get that up, though. Our running back room is stacked. Starting off with Cam Wallace and Golf, both two running back ones. We're going to be running football a lot next season. Moving over to receiver, 6'7" Jordan Scott. Big jump for him. 6 overall, 78 overall. Now, I'm going to be really dependent on him, Ryan Manning, and then Jonathan Paylor, too, as well. And Keelan Fox, the 88 speed tight end. Going to be dependent on him. Our D-line got a lot better with Z and Kendall Jackson. D tackle stepping up big. And then our user for season 3 is going to be Chris Jones. He was playing on the D-line last year. He's going to be our new middle linebacker. He has 90 speed, 90 plus tackling, 88 zone coverage, 92 pursuit. I'm projecting a big year out of him. Corner stepped up big. All three now have house call. That is huge too as well. So next season, man, Maryland, I really feel like this team could make it to not just a bowl game, but maybe sneak into the college football playoff. Who knows? Looking at our schedule going into season 3, it's a pretty tough schedule. We got Oregon, we got Penn State again, another rivalry game, but we should be able to win our first game of the season that we hop into versus Washington. And here we go. First game of season 3. Can we come out with a win today? Last season, Coach Sparrow and the Terps, we went 4-8. We did not improve on what Maryland did in season 1. Can we do the opposite this season going into season 3? Can Malik Washington have a better year than he did his sophomore year? We got more talent around him. We brought back the 6'7" receiver, Jordan Scott. You know, we brought in some really good running backs in the portal. We got speed at receiver. We got a fast tight end. Can we put it all together this season and at least make it to a bowl game? We're in the 4th quarter of this game, and we're playing great football right now. On offense, we're moving down the field. It's 21-13 as we throw it off right there to our running back, Malik Washington, sitting at 175 yards and a touchdown. If we're able to find the end zone right here this drive, that will be huge. We try to throw a jump ball. Oh my God! That's that man! Ryan Manning last season, this young man barely played. I'm not gonna lie. He barely played. He was about to hit the transfer portal. We decided to bring him back. We promised him that you will be our starting slot wide receiver. And he decided to come back, and he makes a catch like that for the first game of the season. That is huge right there. We now take the lead 28-13. 3rd and 9 right here. Can we get off the field? Can we get off the field right here? And they go right down the middle for the first down. Is back in the red zone right there. Can they answer with a touchdown? They go to the Curl route, and it is wide open. The Huskies are just not going away right now. McMillan, their QB, is playing well. It looks like this game is going to be 20-28 with 5 minutes left in the fourth. Overturned. I knew that wasn't a fumble. As we go back underneath the man, and he is in space. This young man is in space, and that is another first down. First down, Maryland. This is the offense that I've been looking for right here. Last season, we wasn't the offense that I expected. Right here, we are playing beautiful football. We try to go back to Manning, and Manning's taking over this game. Manning is literally taking over this game as Washington has to start using their timeouts. Find a way to punch it in. It looks like they send a spy. I throw it back underneath the Manning, and he is able. Wow, he is able to hold on to it for the catch. We are just gonna take our field goal right here. Take the easy points. We go back up by 2 possessions. Right here, can we get off the field? Wow, and they go right over the top. We're gonna trust that our DBs can play right here. They go to the, oh my God, and I did not mean to switch on to him. I promise y'all, I did not mean to switch on to our slot corner. I was not trying to do that. It was just too late at that point. They try to go for a 2-point conversion. If they get the 2-point conversion, they're going to need, wow, and they don't get it. They don't get it, and this is where the game comes down to. Can we recover the onside kick? And they get a good bounce, but the 6'7" receiver, Jordan Scott, is able to recover it. And all we got to do is take a knee, and we're gonna escape Washington. Get our first, not just our first win of the season, but our first conference win of the season versus the Huskies. Big win for Coach Sparrow. And stats, Malik Washington, beautiful game by him. Touchdown, 248 yards. Great game. Running game, Cam Wallace, the transfer from Georgia Tech. He played well. I knew he was going to play well. He's coming in for Dylan Edwards, and he's already making an impact. Beautiful game by him. This young man, Ryan Manning, had a breakout game. Huge game by the senior. Jonathan Payer did his thing. Scott really didn't do much. He only had 1 catch. But overall, man, a great game. Our defense played well, too, as well. Had 2 sacks. Just a great game by Maryland. When it comes to recruiting for season 3, the one thing that we're focused on this season is finding us a bona fide 5-star, top 4-star receiver, because we have a lot of seniors, a lot of veteran guys at that position. So the one guy that we really like, we're moving up his board slowly. The 94 speedster, 6'4", by the way. Hopefully we can start moving up in his board. We also got these other guys added too as well. I really like this 6'5" receiver, and with that goal 50-50 ability, I really like that too as well. We did add this 5-star running back. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him, but we'll see. But this year in recruiting, we're focused on finding firepower on the offensive side. We're now in week 5. Week 5, and as y'all see, we're sitting at 4-0. 4-0 right now. We was able to run off with our last 3 games with wins. Obviously beating this FCS team, that was expected. And we blew out James Madison, and then we blew out Northwestern. Playing just great football right now, especially when it comes to the offensive end. We are playing great football, putting up 40-something plus points a game. But as y'all see, we do have a player of the week. Last week, our strong safety, 4 tackles, tackle for loss, and 2 picks. Big game by him. We are having a great season so far. But this week, we have USC, 14th ranked. 14th ranked USC. And when it comes to recruiting, we definitely have a lot to talk about there. The 5-star recruit, the one I was telling y'all about earlier, he will be in the building versus Oregon. We got a lot of players on visit, but the big guy we got on visit right now is this athlete. I think he's a linebacker. He will be in the building today versus USC. 88 speed. That's going to be crazy. And then I think we have this corner that we're battling with Alabama with. He is going to be in the building today too as well, but a lot of 5-star and 4-star recruits that y'all are gonna be seeing coming on visit in these next few weeks. Held out Malik Washington, man, improving on what he did last year. Y'all know last year, I think his total touchdowns was 9 or 10. We're in week 5 and he's already at 9. He's playing some of the best football in the Big Ten. 71% completion percentage, 734 yards. 9 touchdowns. Wallace is averaging 97 rushing yards per game. Manning is leading us. Him, Pryor, Scott, they're all playing great football. We're getting after the quarterback right now. This is what I like to see. This is why I brought in the players that I brought in the portal. We're finally getting after the quarterback. Unlike last year, we're playing beautiful football. To look at USC's roster, they're no joke. The top players, this corner right here, 94 overall at quarterback for them is DeMarcus Davis, the sophomore for them. He's going to be a problem. He can run, he can throw, he can do it all. They got really, really good running backs. This guy, Jordan Davison, he's pretty good too as well. They got pretty good receivers too as well. A decent tight end. Their offensive line is stacked. This is going to be a tough game. This is going to be the toughest game that we played so far this season. But the way Malik Washington is playing, we should be able to take down the Trojans at home with 2 4-star recruits in the building. And we're in the 4th quarter of this game versus USC. And as y'all see, it is 26-21. 5 minutes left in this game. It has been a battle here today in the rain in Maryland. A pure out battle. Y'all see they're going to the run. And oh my God, they get a big play. Wow. And that is going to be a touchdown. USC. They take the lead. Wow. This is what they've been doing all game. Running the football. They go a direct handoff right here. And they're able to get 3 minutes left in this game. Malik Washington, he's been playing a pretty decent game. Pretty decent game in the air, but we've really been dependent on our running game in this rain. Can he lead us down the field for a game-winning drive? Make that throw. 2nd and 10 right here. We're going to go underneath to the slant, and that's our man right there, Manning. He has been somebody that we can depend on all year. Making plays like that in a big game like this is big. Here we go. 1st and 10. Driving back out the pass. We're going to try to scramble out right here. Just take it. Take him, Malik. Take him, Malik. Take him, Malik. Slide. Easy 1st down. I think we're just going to just try to hand it off right here to Wallace. And that's a big run by 2-6. Y'all see him today. 12 carries, 79 yards. He has been somebody that we can depend on today. There we go, man. 1st and 10. Drop back out the pass again. Throw it underneath. And God, to throw it underneath to Jonathan right there. He couldn't make the catch. 2nd and 10 right here. It looks like right here, though, they do got the box stacked. We might go to one of these hitch routes. So actually, we're going underneath to the slant. And that's a big catch right there. I pressed in one of those 2 routes, and it's going to be the drag. Wide open. Stay in bounds. That is what we're going to do. Let's take this to the 2-minute warning. He really is not. We want to get down. We do not want to score. We don't want to score. We want to keep running that clock.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because we believe so much in our team that we can score right here. Can we find our way into the end zone? Wow. Oh my God, we didn't score. Wow. We need to call a timeout. We need to call a timeout. But we're going to go for it right here. See if we can see. We're going to try to throw it. Come on. No. No. Are you serious? What? I know y'all are probably in the comments right now like, why did you not just score? Come on. Tackle him. Tackle him. Oh my God, we could have had a safety. Interception or something like that. And yeah, that's going to be the game. Wow, we are going to lose this game today here at home versus the Trojans. Falls short to USC. I'm not going to lie. Some very questionable calls. Shannon Sharp and Chad Ochocinco are probably going to be talking about this on Nightcap later this week about how Coach Sparrow probably made the worst decision and told his running back not to score on that third down. That was a very questionable call. I honestly thought it was the right decision. I didn't want to give USC the ball with time back, but it came to bite us. Malik Washington didn't really do much passing. It was mainly the running game. Wallace played great. Washington golf. It just came down to that last decision, man. That 3rd and goal where we decided not to score. In hindsight, I really should have scored. I really should have scored and just trusted in my defense. But, bad calls fall short and we lose to the Trojans. We were able to beat Iowa, put up 38 points versus their defense. Their quarterback had a pretty good game, though. But Malik Washington, he didn't really have to do much. No touchdowns, no picks though. Only 193 yards. Ground game was working for us. Golf had a great game. Malik Washington, Wallace. These three for us have been great in the running game. Receiving Scott Manning, Fox, all of them had a pretty decent game. But this week right here, this game is probably the biggest game of the season versus our rival Penn State. We're sitting at 5-1. They're sitting undefeated at 6-0. When it comes to the conference rankings, last season we only won 4 games total. We're 5-1 right now. We're above Ohio State, Nebraska, Washington. I'm telling y'all, it is a different Maryland team right now. We're sitting at 5th in the Big Ten. We're sitting good right now when it comes to recruiting. We're just trying to bring guys on visit. We're trying to bring guys in, trying to really bring them home, try to sell them. But and yeah, like I said, these next couple weeks, we're gonna have some guys on visit. Probably our next game probably gonna be like Purdue. That's not gonna be a game we hop into. But right now, recruiting is looking good right now. Recruiting is looking great. But we're not gonna waste any more time. But again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into one of the biggest rivalries in college football versus Penn State. Go. One of the toughest places to play at in the country. We're sitting at 5-1 right now. We're proving to the Big Ten that we can compete. Malik Washington's looking good. Our running game is looking good. We're coming off a big win versus Iowa. We're looking real good right now in the conference. Can we take down the big dogs? Can Malik Washington lead this team? Here we go, man. And I'm pretty sure if we win this game, we will be in the top 25. I think we're proving to the country that we're no joke. We are no joke in the Big Ten. We're this game 21-7. I have never seen our defense play this good. Never. I have literally never seen our defense play this good right now. We're sitting right now. We got 2nd and 10 right now. I think maybe I can throw that dig route. Beautiful ball by Malik. Last season, I'm telling y'all, Malik would have not been able to make that throw. Last season, I'm telling y'all, he wouldn't have been able to make that throw. That was a beautiful throw by Malik right there. We might give Scott a chance right here if it's no help over the top, but they decide to put help over the top. Easy first down right there. Easy first down right here. And I feel like if we can get into the end zone right here, this is probably going to be game. We're going to go to the RPO, throw it out to Scott, see if he can get a block. There we go, 2nd and 1. It's obviously it's man coverage right here. And y'all know who going to win in man. Y'all know that boy going to win in man. He a red zone demon. Come on. We gotta watch that teach tape. I don't think we've done it at all this video, but here we go. We got our first teach tape of the night. First teach tape. Just look at this release. This corner right here. He seems very small. Looks like about 5'10", 5'11". When you're playing somebody 6'7", he was trying to take away the inside. Look, he still finds his way inside. Oh, just use your hands. If you a big receiver and you in high school, middle school, you play college, you play JUCO, use your size, son. I see all this stuff on the internet, see these big receivers trying to use their feet. No, use your body, use your hands. Get inside, fight inside. That's how you just play physical football in the line of scrimmage. And then he finishes off with a touchdown. That is a big, big time route by Scott. We'll solidify it right here. We are going cover 1. We are going cover 1. And that's just that's just an easy pick. We went cover 1 for the game. Cover 1 for the game. And it worked out perfectly. And that is going to be the end of this game. Maryland comes here today on the road. On the road in Penn State and dominates. Defense was the MVP of that game. Defense. That is how you play Maryland football right here. Y'all see that teach tape that we went over in this highlight right here. Jordan Scott, big game by our big receiver, man. So glad we got this 6'7" wide out. Just overall, man, beautiful game by Maryland. We have our first commit of season 3, the 4-star tackle, homegrown from Maryland. That is big for the program. Also have another commit a wide out from Alabama. That is needed because, like I said, we have a lot of seniors and some juniors this season at that position. So some receivers are going to be needed going into season 4. That 5-star running back did end up committing to Nebraska. I knew it was going to happen. He's a homegrown guy from Omaha. I really wanted him, but, battling with a juggernaut from Nebraska. We are going to add another running back to the board to see what's left. But the next recruits that y'all will see on visit is the 5-star and then a couple 4-stars versus Oregon. Now I'm in this game versus Minnesota. I'm in sim right now, and I'm just kind of just looking at how this game is panning out. It is a tied up game right now. We are on upset alert right now. We are literally on upset alert. We need to, I don't know what we need to do, but we go underneath 2-man and wow, 3rd and 3. Malik Washington, he's at 237 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm not gonna lie, I am shocked how Minnesota is playing. I had to show y'all this. This is not a game. Obviously, we're not hopping into this game, but we go to Cam Wallace. Cam was able to ride that sideline for the first down. 16 seconds left. Are we gonna try to punch it in? It looks like we're gonna try to depend on our wow. It looks like right here we're depending on our kicker to win us this game. We're gonna depend on our kicker. 2 seconds left. This is for the game. This is for the game. Can we escape Minnesota? And we do. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I had to show y'all that. I just had to show y'all that, man. We escaped Minnesota at home. We were on upset alert. We really was on upset alert. Player of the game, though, again, Malik Washington having a big year. Wow, man, we were able to pull it off. And we are now at week 11. Week 11, and it is a Big Ten showdown, top 15 showdown right now. Like I said, we're still sitting at 3rd in the Big Ten. We're playing Oregon this week. They're sitting at 8-1 too. They're sitting at 8-1. They're a great team. We lost to them last year, and today we're gonna have a lot of people in the building. To start off, we're gonna have the 5-star receiver, number 2 in the state. He is gonna be in the building versus Oregon. Then we have, I think it's him. Yes, another 5-star, number 1 in the state of Florida. We are battling with Oregon. If we can win this game, I think he might commit. Hopefully he commits. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. Like I said, we got him added to the board. Hopefully he commits. Another guy we're gonna have in the building is another 5-star. 3 5-star recruits. 3 of them. He is gonna be in the building too as well. So 3 total 5-stars. This is probably the biggest game of not just our season. It's the biggest game of this rebuild because it's gonna change a lot when it comes to recruiting. It's gonna change a lot. But to look at Oregon's roster, they're stacked. They're literally, all these are 90s. This is gonna be the toughest game of the season. They got the fastest corner in the game in Roderick Pleasant, 99 speed, 99 change direction. At quarterback for them, they got Dante Moore. He came back for his senior year. They probably promised him a national championship. At running back, they got Hill Jr. At receivers, stacked. DeCorian Moore. This guy right here, they're flooded at receiver. This guy right here, though, Chris Lawson, is hurt. Their tight end is hurt. This is going to be a tough game, man. This is going to be a tough game. 99 overall defense, probably the best defense in the Big Ten by far. And it's really not even close. But again, man, if y'all haven't yet, though, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. But let's see, man, if we can take down the Ducks at home with 3 5-stars in the building. At 1st and 10, start of the 4th quarter. We try to go to that fade. Wow, it was open. It was open, too. Just Malik kind of short-armed it right there a little bit. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 right here. Looks like we're going to try to keep it again. And that's another big scramble by Malik. 1st and goal. So hard to run on them. We might try to go for the run, though, right here. And see if we can punch it in. And we don't. Oh, my God. 4th and goal. And honestly, we just got to go for it. We really just got to go for it at this point. There's not really anything else we can really do. Got 4th and goal. See if we can get it. There we go. Hold on to it. Big catch right there. I was able to find Juju late right there. I almost missed him. Almost missed him. We was able to find the end zone. 14-24. We are not out this game yet. We just need one stop. Here we go. Here we go. We got 3rd and 4 right here, man. We need to get a stop. There we go. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Big stop right there by Maryland. I think that is probably the one of the few times that we've stopped Oregon tonight. Here we go. We got 1st and 10 right here. They do got press coverage on our fastest receiver, but they just keep up with him step for step. But the guy that's been cooking is Manning. Manning has been cooking their man coverage. That's the one thing about this Oregon defense. They're gonna run a lot of man. They're gonna really believe in their man coverage, but we're gonna try to go and get a shot to Jonathan, and he just wasn't able to get over the top. Usually he's able to get over the top on a lot of DBs with his 97 speed, just not right there. 2nd and 10 right here. We are gonna go to the run, and it is 3rd and 6 on right here. Need a 1st down. We go underneath the Scott, but he's not able to get any yak after the catch right there. 4th and 1, and we got to go for it. 4th and 1, and I really want to run the football here. I'm going for the run. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going for the pass right here. Go underneath. There you go, Manning. There you go, Manning. Easy 1st down. Come on. 10. It's a flag, but I think that's a touchdown. Touchdown! God, I think that's on the defense. It is. We're going to cancel that and take our touchdown. Big score right there. Come on, man. We went from it was like 24-7. We've now scored 14 unanswered. 5 minutes left in this game. I think what we're going to do. No, we're going to stay in cover 2. Stay in it. No, and we just give. What are we doing? What? It was just a regular stick combination, and that was a touchdown off that? Oh my God, man. If we lose this game, it just came down to we just couldn't stop Oregon's offense. So right now, we got 4th and 7 right now. We have no other choice but to really go for it right here as we keep it with Malik. 2 minutes left in this game, man. It really just, our defense has been playing amazing all year. Our defense has been playing great football all year. It really just came down to we just couldn't get the stops when we needed it. But no, I think that might be a pick, and that's gonna be a pick. I tried to go for a deep shot, and it is looking like that is gonna be the game. That is gonna be it. Oregon takes it. That was we fought. We just couldn't stop Dante Moore, man. This Oregon's offense, their team in general, they're probably the best in the Big Ten. I'm not gonna lie, like this team is insane. With that loss though, that doesn't mean we still have a chance to make it to the college football playoff for sure. We have to win out. I don't know if we make it or not. We'll see. But we really just can't lose any more games. Washington, he had to throw the ball a lot. 41 times, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. We didn't do nothing in the running game. Their D line was great. Malik Washington led us on the ground. Receiving, Manning did what he could. Wallace did what he could. Jordan Scott had that big touchdown. Juju had a big touchdown. We just got dominated when it came to their offense. Even though we lost that game versus Oregon, the 5-star commit from Indiana still decided to come to Maryland. That is huge, man. I really thought he wasn't going to commit since we lost that game, but we were able to sign the 5-star, and that's our first 5-star of this rebuild. But after losing to Oregon in week 11, we were able to win our last 2 games of the season, beating Virginia Tech. I think it was with a game-winning field goal, by the way. I think we beat them literally by a game-winning field goal. Malik Washington, great game by him. Wallace, Scott was able to find his way into the end zone, and then we ended up beating our rivals for the last game of the season in dominating fashion, 38-15, taking down Rutgers. We're about to look at Malik Washington's stats for the season, but he has been playing well, man. Jonathan was able to find his way into the end zone. But in some sad news, we will not be playing for a Big Ten conference championship. We will not. We will end. By the way, we are 7-2, and we're gonna end this season off seventh in the Big Ten. We've had an amazing season. 4-8 last season at 10-2. There is literally six teams in this Big Ten that's 10-2. This is probably the most competitive conference in the country right now. It's not even close. It's like that. No, the SEC is not even close. It's not even close to what the SEC is. The Big Ten, it is crazy right now. UCLA has been taking over. USC, Penn. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't know what we're gonna do. Like, what else we really can do. But to project us playing in a bowl game, we're gonna be playing in a bowl game. And right now, they have us playing in the Rate Bowl. The Rate Bowl versus Arizona. I know there's a lot of teams right now in real life, a lot of programs opting out of bowl games because they don't make it to the college football playoff. I really don't like that. Y'all drop it down in the comments how y'all feel about that, but I really hate that. I know recently Notre Dame just did it, and I know there's some other programs that might do it, but it just doesn't make any sense for the program. At the end of the day, just play the bowl game. Like, go get a trophy. It's really good for the program. Like, to me personally, I don't understand it. I don't understand. I understand players opting out of bowl games, but not like whole programs. It just doesn't make any sense to me. We're Coach Sparrow, we definitely gonna play in ours. But when it comes to recruiting, though, just to get y'all an update on that, we did end up signing the 5-star right tackle. So that adds another 5-star commitment. This other 5-star did commit to Oregon, unfortunately, and I think this center is gonna end up committing to Virginia Tech. We do have a lot more recruits left. A lot more recruits left. Definitely some guys that we added to the board that are now first on our board. But to give a new update on our rankings, we're sitting right now at 48th in the country. We've signed 2 5-stars right now. That is really big for the program. But let's go ahead, man, and advance the week and advance to our bowl game. When it came to the Big Ten Conference Championship, UCLA takes it again. They're having a crazy run right now in this dynasty. Is definitely going to be somebody that we're going to have to beat if we even want a chance to win a national championship. Malik Washington, this young man went ballistic this season. Went ballistic. A way better year than last year. To me, he went crazy this year. I know to all the other quarterbacks in the Big Ten that went ballistic and it ain't even close, but you see what he did last year, right? 9 touchdowns, 8 picks. His freshman year, he was looking like somebody, okay, he can probably be the future of college football. Then he kind of had a down year. Then this year, 23 touchdowns, 3 picks, way better completion percentage. When it came to rushing, 6 rushing touchdowns. He showed that he can continue to be able to run the football as well. He had a big year. He was a part of us winning these 10 games this year. Wallace, he came in. We had Dylan Edwards last season. We were able to bring in Cam Wallace. That's really what we're dependent on. We're not really recruiting a lot of running backs out of high school. We're kind of just dependent on the portal. And that's what you're going to see a lot of big programs do, even in real life. They kind of depend on the portal for these running backs because having veteran running backs only helps your quarterback. So big year for him, 800 yards and a touchdown. We're going to see if he can hit 1,000 for the senior. We'll see though. But Manning had a big year, a breakout year. This is the same young man that I think last year he only had 36 receiving yards. He waited his turn. He didn't transfer out, and he had a big year. Scott, 6'7", receiver, 8 touchdowns. He led us. I'm expecting a big year next year out of Jonathan. Big year, 1,000 yards. Fox came in, did his thing. Hopefully he doesn't leave us in the portal. He probably will, though. I don't want him to go, though. I really don't. Defense, we played well. Way more sacks than last year. And it was led by Taylor Brown, the transfer. Hopefully he doesn't transfer out. Mathis had a big year. When it came to picks, Roger, Todd, Hims all made great plays. All these guys are seniors, so we're definitely going to need some help on defense when we look into that portal. But a great year by everybody involved. To look at their roster, to me, they don't have a roster of a 7-5 team. They got Deuce Knight at quarterback. Deuce Knight, he plays for Auburn. He plays for Auburn in real life, and he's having a big year for the freshman. The true freshman, he is having a big year. He has stepped up. in front of Daniels, and he has showed that he can throw and run the football. Shout out to bro. Deuce Knight playing good in real life. At running back, pretty iffy at running back. Not a lot of talent there. They do got Isaiah Mizell though, 97 speed for him. I think he's the brother of the receiver from Florida, Mizell. Tight end right here, Kellen Ford. This team is pretty stacked. This team, they're pretty decent. Not their defense is kind of bad though. I'm not gonna lie to you. We should be able to. Well, we should be able to have our way with their defense. We go. Coach Sparrow has came here today. He has came here in season 2. It was very iffy. We had the same season that Maryland had in season 1, but in season 3 this season, we was able to really change this program. Malik Washington has stepped up. He has stepped up this season and has been someone that we can depend on, and I am really excited for Malik Washington in season 4. Really excited for the senior, and if we end up having a season 5, I don't know what this team looks like without Malik Washington in season 5. I really don't know. But let's see if we can take down Arizona and win our first bowl game. We are up 24-17. 24-17 right now as we go down the middle to Jonathan, and that was a pinpoint throw by Malik. Pinpoint throw by Malik. We're going to go to this read option right here. I really feel like one touchdown could probably maybe solidify this game right here. As we go to the run right here, got 3rd and 10 right here. I think I might go to this dig route, and it was wide open. Oh my God. It was wide open right there. Malik, he has to get that ball out faster right there. 4th and 10, no, we're going for it. You could say it's a risk, and it looks like it doesn't pay off. There. I couldn't kick a field goal because our kicker is literally terrible. They go underneath for the first down. It is 4 minutes left in this bowl game right now. We really just gotta we have to play the best defense of our season right here. Best defense of our season. They go underneath to the drag, and that's gonna be another first down. 5 right here. Can we get off the field? They might try to go to this dig route, and they do. I knew they were gonna go to the dig route. I just knew they were gonna go across the middle to the dig route, and I'm not gonna lie. We running cover 1. Actually, I don't think that's a good option right here to go cover 1. They try to go to Deuce, and I knew they were going to go to Deuce. Be aware of Deuce running it right here and keeping it. There we go. They try to go, wow, and we don't get a, wow. Oh, my God. Like, how does that happen? Tell me, how does that happen and nobody gets there? Just wow. This game is now tied. We're going to have to depend on Malik Washington to carry us down the field for a potential game-winning drive. We are going to take it out right here with Jonathan, see what he can get, and he's able to get to the 23-yard line. Malik right here, I might just go straight no huddle and just let him cause the plays at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. 2nd and 5 right here. I might go to this post route. Actually, we're going to keep it underneath. There we go. Stay in bounds. I really wanted to stay in bounds right there, and I think he was able to stay in bounds, actually. We're going to go to this bubble screen right here. Like I said, we're doing everything at the line of scrimmage. It looks like the bubble screen isn't open, so Malik keeps it, and that's going to be an easy first down. I feel like that drag can get open. They are in man, and you can't run man versus him. And wow, oh my. Malik almost threw it behind the defender. He literally almost threw it behind the defender. It is one-on-one. It is one-on-one with Scott. I might give him a jump ball just for 1st and 10. See what happens. They do shade the protection over there. Go, Foz, get in the end zone. And it's 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. Just throw it out, and that's going to be just a walk-in. Touchdown, Maryland. Touchdown, Maryland. Big drive right there. That was probably Malik Washington's best drive of the season. 0. Cover 0 right here. Straight man coverage. Come on. Go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He just got baptized. Are you serious right now? To make that catch was crazy. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. They throw it away. Oh, my God. I really want to go man coverage right here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all my DBs out here on the field, straight DBs out there. Put Pope out there, our safety. We're running cover 2 man right here. 5 seconds left in this game. Cover 2 man for the cover. Here we go. This is for the game. This is for the game. Cover 2 man. And the clock has ran out. We're gonna win. We're gonna win the Rainbow. We went cover 2 man for our life, and it worked out. Wow, that was a crazy game. Oh my God, it came down to us running cover 2 man, depending on our DBs, the guys we brought in from the portal, to win us that game. Wow. 237 yards, 51% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns. For Cam Wallace's last game of his college career, 70 yards on the ground. Malik Washington, him and Malik Washington have been a 1-2 punch for us. Golf was able to get into the end zone. I'm pretty sure that Golf is going to come back next year. Hopefully he does, because if he comes back next year, he's going to be our starting running back. I don't plan on trying to bring in another top recruit running back in the portal. I want him to be our guy next year, so hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he does. Manning, he had a huge season, man. For his senior year, he had a big year. Jordan Scott had a big year. Jonathan, hopefully he comes back next year. Fox had a big year. Our defense made that big play. Mathis had a big year. Sacks, man. Kendall Jackson, he stepped up big for us this season, man. Him and Mathis stepped up big. And we're going to end off season 3, 11-2, and add a trophy to our trophy room. When it came to the national championship, Texas takes it, man. They went all the way from the first round. Beat Ohio State, then beat Bama, then beat Clemson, then they beat UCLA. Wow, I really thought UCLA was going to win the national championship this year. They were ranked 2nd in the country. Archie Manning went ballistic. Nico, wow, best quarterback in the country. He's probably going to get drafted number 1 overall. Not in real life, though. But in this game, oh man, but in this game, he is, man. Hopefully we can get there someday. And the players that will be leaving us to the portal and graduation will be Chris Jones. Arguably our best defensive player. He's going to be leaving to the draft. He's projected 2nd round. I probably would do the same thing too. And then our D tackle, left tackle, and tight end will be leaving us to the portal. And then some big names that are graduating is our starting corner, Jaden Todd. He's going to be gone. And then our starting running back, he's projected to be drafted late day 3 of the draft. Hopefully he's able to get drafted too as well. But we have over 20 plus players leaving to the portal and graduation. Going into our last week of transfer portal recruiting, we have already signed a big time recruit out of Newport News, Virginia. Oh my God. I think he is probably one of the best DBs in the portal. Not just one of the best DBs, one of the best overall players in the portal. 4-star. He could do everything. He got platinum house call, gold layout, bronze ball hawk, 89 speed. You gonna see him all over our defense. We have signed a amazing recruiting class. Start off, this dude's gonna be the future of this program. Star development, 6'4", 94 speed. He might start day 1, honestly. Adrian, he's a dog. He's definitely gonna be somebody that we play. These 2 quarterbacks, we just brought them in as depth to the quarterback room. They probably won't see the field going into season 4. Added this 3-star impact running back, really like him a lot too as well. To come to some other receivers, I really wanted him. He is gonna end up going to SMU though. I wanted to move him over to tight end. These 3 though, my receiving room, I really like it. This dude, he's probably gonna end up playing tight end for us. This other guy right here, I like this gadget guy right here. Might play him at quarterback. Who knows? Like this, like I said, 5-star. We ended up signing this tight end. I like him a lot too. Add some depth there. But when it comes to the offensive line, we ain't gonna have no problems with our offensive line next year. And 5 straight 5-stars and 4-stars on the offensive line. Defensive line, we were able to bring him in too as well. I really, really like him. Added some defensive tackle help. This linebacker, I really wanted him. He is going to end up going to Nebraska. But we did bring in these two guys. I like those two guys as well. 25 total commitments. We have a top 20 recruiting class in the country. Nebraska, they went ballistic. I'm not going to lie to you. They took a lot of our recruits. If you look right here, just in this top 5, they took our receiver Landry, who got platinum cutter. Then they took Crow from us too. So their recruiting class is, Nebraska recruiting class is going to be insane. But we were able to sign a top 2 recruiting class highlighted by 2 5-stars. This is going to be our roster going into season 4. This is going to be our roster, man. Starting off at quarterback, we got Malik Washington. I'm not going to go over everybody, just some major guys that got some big boost. Like Ty Anthony, he's catching up to Malik Washington. Because Malik Washington, he can't go up really anymore at all. He's kind of maxed out his ratings. All I can really put up with him is power. So with Ty Anthony having that impact development, he's catching up to Malik Washington for sure. Running backs, Golf went up, Iverson went up, and then moving on receiver, Jonathan still had that 96 speed. The guy we signed out of the portal got 93 speed. So I'm not going to lie. I feel like our roster going to be crazy this year. Our corners are going to be elite. 97 and 94 speed from our corners. Y'all drop down in the comments how y'all feel about our roster. But I think this is going to be a special team going into season 4. The roster that we have going into season 4, I feel like we can make our first college football playoff appearance. But with this schedule, starting off in week 1, we got to see if we can beat the last year's national champions, Texas, at home. Here we go. First game of season 4. Can Maryland finally make a college football playoff appearance? Malik Washington, he is a senior now. He's been here all 4 years. Y'all have gotten to see Malik Washington from a freshman, barely throwing any passing touchdowns, to now he was one of the better quarterbacks in the Big Ten last season. But can we put it all together this season? This is probably the most talented roster that we have. Let's see if we can beat Texas, the defending national champions. In the fourth quarter of this game, we are winning right now 21-7. 21-7. We have been able to contain this high-powered Longhorns offense, but they're in the red zone and they need to score right here. One thing we have been running a lot of today is a lot of man coverage. If y'all don't know, we brought a lot of players in from the portal, a lot of great corners especially. So with us having talent like this, we're able to make plays like that. There we go, man. They're in a full house formation right now, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we're really not ready for this. We only got 4 down linemen. Can we make the stop? He had the tackle. Oh my God, he had the stop right there in his hands. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna depend on cover 1 again. We go underneath. That's a big tackle right there. Positive. They're gonna go for it on 4th. We need to watch for the jet sweep, and that's just a wide open touchdown. Touchdown, Texas. They stay alive in this game. 10 right now. Honestly, I might go to one of these. I might just go underneath. Keep it safe. Keep it safe just to keep the ball. We throw it underneath. It is 4th and 5. And y'all already know. If y'all don't know about what happened to us in our bowl game last season, but not our bowl game, but it was in one of our games last season, I went for it on 3rd and goal. And I should have scored. So Coach Sparrow's been making questionable decisions this whole rebuild. But this looks like it's going to pay off as we go underneath. Our tight end, and he jumps over the defender for the first down. Freshman on this out route. I got a fade on the outside. I'm looking on this left side, and that's just a wide open throw. Touchdown, Maryland. That boy got platinum takeoff. You can't guard Jonathan, man. 96, 97 speed. We put him on the outside this season. Last season, he was playing in the slot, and he just probably made the game-winning touchdown. Right here, 4th and inches. They need to get a stop. Play everything inside, underneath, and we're able to get the stop. We're able to get the stop, and that is looking like that's gonna be the game. That's gonna be the end of this game. We are gonna take down the defending national champions, Texas, man. Malik Washington, beautiful game, 238 yards, 65% completion percentage, and 2 touchdowns for him. I'm telling y'all, man, I really feel like from seeing Malik Washington from his freshman year to now going to his senior year, he has matured so much. In season one, he committed a lot of turnovers, threw a lot of picks, didn't throw a lot of touchdowns, but now seeing him coming into this season, he's already starting off on a good note. When it comes to recruiting this season, we have a lot of seniors, over 14 seniors on offense and 19 on defense. We're losing a lot of players next season, but the major player that we're losing is Malik Washington. We do have Ty Anthony though, the freshman. He's an 81 overall. I really like him a lot. But we've also added the 5-star #1 quarterback in the country from Arizona. Right now we're 10th on his board. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to bring him in. I think it's going to probably be between Texas and Oregon. But y'all are definitely going to see us trying to look for our new QB after Washington leaves. Following up that big win in week 1, we ended up beating Delaware in week 2 in a blowout, 41-10. That was well expected. Malik Washington, though, 4 touchdowns, 70% completion percentage. Great game from him. Golf has been playing well. Him, Howard, they've been playing well too. And the Kane receiving, though, our transfer had a great game. True freshman got in the end zone. Fox got in the end zone twice. He is looking like Malik Washington's favorite target. But the next game we're going to be hopping into is this week, week 3 in the big house. I don't think we played in the big house at all this entire rebuild, so this is going to be a big game. But just to go over the schedule with y'all real quick, after this game versus Michigan, the next game we're probably going to hop into is probably UCLA. UCLA has been dominating in Dynasty. I have not played against them yet. We need to see if we can beat them. They don't got Nico anymore, so we need to see what they're looking like. They're already 2-0. Then probably after that, I don't want to play the week after versus Ohio State. I want to spread it out, so we probably end up playing Indiana, honestly. But I really can't wait for that game, week 7 versus the Bruins. And it is not looking good right now at all. We are down 7-21 with 7 minutes left in this game. We need to score fast as we throw it off to Howard. It is no huddle. No huddle for the rest of this game. I don't know what it is about this Michigan, like their running game and their defense has just been insane. We can't stop it. We haven't been able to stop their running game. Like, it isn't really nothing we can do, but all we got to do is just score right here. We have to score right here as we go underneath to the true freshman. Malik Washington right now is sitting at 170 yards. Like I said, we got to play fast. We only got 6 minutes left in this game. We're down not just by 2 possessions. We're down by 3. This is going to be a miracle trying to come back into this game, but we're going to try to do it as we go underneath. There we go. Come on, we need to score right here, man. Have a chance in this game, though. We cannot give up. We still have a chance. Go underneath. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. It's not too late for us in this game as we get in the end zone for a touchdown. All we need now is just 1 stop. We're going to need 2 stops, obviously, to tie this game up. But we need a stop right here, and we need it fast. Right here, we need a stop, and we get it. We need it right there. And that's a big sack. There we go, man. The transfer. Desir, come on. Pulling up. We're going to put it on Malik Washington to make plays. And that might, boom. That was one of the biggest throws that I've seen Washington make. Wow, right on the money. Oh my God, he is playing out his mind this 4th quarter as he's going to get in the end zone. You can't count Maryland out, man. It's coming out in that empty again right here. We can't get no pressure, though. Can we get a big play? And that was a big tackle right there. By 4-5. Maryland has came back in this game. In the big house in Michigan on the road. We were just down by literally, and that's a flag. And it's a flag. Thank you, number 2. Not been known to make great decisions when it comes to situations like this. I'm just being honest. He hasn't been known to make great decisions. Can he change it around right now? We go underneath the golf and he's able to get a few yards. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I did not know that was 3rd down. I'm being so serious. Like, I really did not know that was 3rd down. We're going to try to call a timeout right here. Receiver on a drag route. I'm not able to get him on him. I really just got to just run the play. And I don't think that's even going to get the first down. I really don't know where I was going to right there. Michigan is able to get the stop. I feel like I made bad plays at the end. We can't even give up one first down. We really can't. They go underneath. Oh my God, man. Like, what are we doing right now? Defense come up big one more time. And that is gonna be the game. We're gonna lose to Michigan. I did not think they were gonna run the ball on 3rd and 9. This team, we just could not stop their running game. We came back. We made a huge comeback. We just wasn't able to finish the deal, and we're going to end up losing in the big house today. Wow. Like I said, the goal is to make the college football playoff. It is not over, though. We still can make that college football playoff. We honestly can't lose a game, if y'all want me to be honest with y'all. Especially if we want to make it to that Big Ten Conference Championship. After advancing the weeks, we have our first commitment of season 4, the will linebacker out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm assuming that we beat Rutgers because we have a commitment. So have another commitment, another linebacker out of Virginia. That is big for the program and big for this defense. We were able to win our last 3 games in dominating fashion. Starting off by beating TCU 45-31, then Washington 37-13, and then Rutgers 35-16. Now, our offense is looking so high powered right now, and I think we have a player of the week from last week in the Big Ten. Yes, our corner, man, Braden Lee had 2 picks in that big win versus Rutgers. But just to update y'all, we need to look at these season stats right now to see where we're at that halfway mark. Malik Washington starting off with another great year. 1,500 yards, 15 touchdowns, only 2 picks, 63% completion percentage. Golf on the ground has been dominating, averaging 4.8 yards a carry. Howard averaging 4 yards a carry. He is at 6 touchdowns. When it comes to receiving, our transfer is leading us right now with 398. But this young man right here only got 24 catches, but he got 6 touchdowns. The true freshman 5-star. He is playing amazing. Him and Kylan Fox. Jonathan Taylor has been our big target down the field. He's been playing well. When it comes to the defense, we're creating turnovers. That is why we brought in all these amazing transfers out of the portal. They're making plays. But this is going to be the biggest week of the season because, as y'all see, we're ranked 6th in the country. But we got UCLA, the big dogs of the Big Ten. They've been taking over the Big Ten the last 2 years. As you look at us in the Big Ten right now, we're sitting at 7th. But if we can beat UCLA, I'm pretty sure we will move our way up. Like I said, y'all see Oregon and Penn State, they're undefeated. They have not lost. Them, USC, and Indiana. So honestly, if we want a chance to make it to that Big Ten Conference Championship, we honestly can't lose another game. Looking at UCLA's roster, without Nico Emenwale, at quarterback for them is the sophomore Braden Willis. 88 speed, huge arm, pretty good recruit, but their best player on offense is Greg Burrell. And I say that because they're terrible at receiver. Their fastest receiver is an 89 speed. With our speed at corner, we're just going to play underneath their receivers. This is not the same UCLA team as last year. Not the same team at all that dominated the Big Ten. We should win this game. And I just want to take a moment, man, to thank y'all, man, this year. This past year in 2025, man, we was able to reach 1,000 subscribers. We're now sitting at 1.6K. And to be honest, I'm not as consistent as I want to be. I know I haven't been consistent. I know there'll be times where I say a video will be posted and then it won't be posted until 4 to 5 days later. And I know y'all are looking forward to these videos. I can tell by y'all in the comments, man. But I just want to thank y'all, man, for staying down with me. I'm being so serious, man. Staying down with Saturday Night Lights. I promise y'all in 2026, we're going to be more consistent. I promise y'all. And I want y'all to hold me to that. And I promise y'all I will, man. I got so many ideas for this channel coming in 2026. So many things I want to do just outside of college football 26. I want to do so much with this channel, man. I just want to thank y'all for what y'all have done. Not for just this channel, but just for me in general, man, my life. I know we're only sitting at 1.6K, but I know this channel can be so big. I know, man. So if y'all are here right now throughout this grind, I just thank y'all, man. I'm never going to forget about y'all. But let's go ahead, man, and get into this game versus 13th ranked UCLA. We're going levels right here. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at Fox. I'm looking at Maddox, maybe. Stem his out route a little bit more up the field. We need to look right here. See what we see open. See, we see open. We go underneath the white. We go underneath the white. Do we go forward? Do we go for it right here on 4th and 4, or do we believe in our defense? I feel like we believe in our defense right here. This game can, if we lose this game, it is a lot. It can affect a lot for us this season. We're just gonna take our field goal. There you go. Go up by 3. Take the right choice and believe in our defense. Their way down to the red zone right now, and we need to figure out. Come on, please get the tackle. Thank you. Oh my God, we needed that, and we're gonna call our timeout. UCLA, this quarterback, shout out to Willis, man. This quarterback is playing out his mind. He is playing literally out his mind right now. Like, they're gonna try to kick this field goal. The game is tied 30-all. Malik Washington has one more chance to win us this game. If there's nothing open, we're going back underneath. Go back underneath to the for sure hands. There we go. 53 seconds left in this game. The clock is moving. Who is going to make that game-winning play for us? Who is going to make it? It looks like there's nothing open again. We got to throw it away again. We go to very big down. We're going underneath. We go underneath, and he is able to find the first down. Come on, man. Reads like 3rd and 10, 23 seconds left. We going, that's a beautiful read, and that's going to be a first down. This young man, Malik Washington, is so poised under pressure. Even though he has missed some very big throws in this game, he is still coming out there and letting it fly. 1st and 10. We're going to try to roll out. Can we find our way to end zone? 2nd and goal, 13 seconds. 2nd and goal, 13 seconds left in this game. Who do we give the ball to? Let's see. We're going to take it, and that's going to be a touchdown. That might just win us this game. I think we just beat UCLA on the road. Malik Washington, that was the biggest drive of his college career. He only got, realistically, one play max, and this game is over. We're sending pressure on the outside. 2, 1, and oh my God. You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking right now. No, you have to be joking right now, right? You have to actually be joking right now, right? There is no way that play just got open. The goal? What? And then it looks like he's going to go in. And he caught that. Wow. Like, come on, UC. Wow, this quarterback has thrown for 419 yards in a football game. And wow, this has been a game to remember. They try to go to that read option. It's not there. It looks like they're going to go to the read option, but we're not able to read nothing. This quarterback has single-handedly taken over this game. Single-handedly taken over this game. Like, what do we do versus that? At the end of the day, first play, we go to our transfer, and he is able to make a big catch. We have been putting up some numbers today in the passing game. It has been a shootout here. We try to go underneath, and it is just nothing in that running game. They will not give us nothing. That is why we've been having to throw the football so much. We're going to go to this RPO. If that safety bites on this run, we're throwing it immediately. Throw it. Throw it out. Get in end zone. Find your way, freshman. Come on. We're not going for 2. We're not going for 2. I don't trust it right now. I'm sorry, chat. Y'all probably wanted me to go for 2, but we can't do it. I have to trust in my defense. I'm going to read this tight end to beautiful route by Howard. Beautiful route by Howard. Beautiful route. He is that receiving back for us, and he is playing that role well today. Catching balls out the backfield. Being somebody that's being a mismatch on linebackers. He's playing well. 1st and goal. First play. 1st and goal right there. We go underneath. That's how much I feel like this run is open. And it is. We find our way in the end zone. We have to go for 2, though. We have to go for 2. I feel like this can get open right here. One of my tight ends, maybe Fox can find his way. We're going to try to scramble out of here. We're going to try to just be, sometimes you got to put it in Malik Washington's hands. Sometimes you just gotta put it in Malik Washington's hands, man. I'm reading tight end. I got tight end. Why is nobody keying the quarterback? Nobody's looking at that quarterback run. Nobody. Nobody looked at if the quarterback could potentially run the football. Come on, we oh my God, there's so much going on right now. Oh my Jesus, there's so much going on. Come on, go get him, please. No, no, oh my God.
You can't keep getting away with it.
We had him. This quarterback is playing one of the best games I've ever seen in college football. A 2-point conversion. We just got to get a stop. Please, somebody tackle this quarterback. Yes, we finally got him. Oh my God, it's going to be 2-point conversion for 2-point conversion. What do we run right here for our best play? We are in the third overtime. Third overtime. I like middle slant. I like this coach suggestion of the middle slant. I feel like there's a lot of great reads right here. Let's see. This is for the game. This is for the game. I don't see anything open right now, but I do see, and that we're going to go home and beat UCLA. We beat UCLA with the legs of Malik Washington in triple overtime. Triple overtime. Shout out to UCLA, man. Shout out to that quarterback Willis. He played his butt off today, but Malik Washington came here on the road in Los Angeles and played his best game. Wow, all that adversity. Even when it came down to that Hail Mary that UCLA got, this was probably one of the best games on the channel. Wow, man. Hopefully y'all stayed and y'all still watching this rebuild right now, because that was just a crazy game. And after that big win versus UCLA, we have signed the #1 recruit in the nation. Not just the #1 recruit in the state of North Carolina, but the #1 recruit in the nation, the 5-star tackle. We have found definitely our future level, our future tackle, someone that gonna be able to protect our quarterback for years to come. In this game versus Ohio State in Super Sim, and it looks like we're gonna win it, man. 17-10. We're just taking our knees, killing this clock. It was a low-scoring game in Sim, but we were able to pull it out. If y'all don't know, it is hard to beat Ohio State, especially if you're not playing in the game and it's in Sim. So the fact that we were able to beat Ohio State, that is gonna be huge for us. Up that win, beating Ohio State, we beat Northwestern 27-6. We're now in week 10, and this is going to be the last game we hop into versus Indiana. 5-3, by the way, Indiana. But just to look at the conference standings so far to see if we're in that top 2, we're top 3. I'm telling y'all, losing that game versus Michigan really hurts us. We need UCLA or Penn State to lose a game. Look at the stats towards the end of this season. Malik Washington, 2,300 yards, 21 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's been playing outstanding. Golf on the ground has been our guy, 8 rushing touchdowns. Malik Washington with 3, Howard with 3, Ford with 3. It is a community of backs. They all get touches here. When it comes to receiving, though, this young man, AM, is playing out his body. 10 receiving touchdowns on only 37 catches. He is playing crazy. Our transfer GK has been playing great. Jonathan's been our deep threat. He's been our guy. Fox got 5 touchdowns for us. When it comes to our defense is playing big, making plays. We're generating sacks with Desir and Mathis. They've been a 1-2 punch. Like I said, man, we need to win this game versus Indiana. I feel like we're going to win it. Nothing has changed when it comes to recruiting. We did add some more plays on the board, but we did lose out on a lot of recruits. First, we lost out on this 4-star in North Carolina, the Penn. Then we lost out on the 4-star. So we lost out on a few guys, but we did add some more guys to the board. And our recruiting board is honestly still looking good. It's still looking good, but we should be able to easily beat Indiana on the road. In the fourth quarter of this game versus Indiana, and it has not been an easy win at all as we give up a huge run right there. I don't know what's going on with us today, but I thought this was honestly going to be an easy win. But it is a close game. Indiana is getting in the red zone as we just miss oh my God. Indiana in the red zone to take the lead in the fourth quarter of this game. They have been going to their running back a lot right now, and he is just outright carrying them. And he just carried them all the way to the end zone. 16 carries for 100 yards. He's wearing number 49. He's literally wearing number 49, dominating us like this. We're back on offense right now. We need we need a game-winning drive from Malik Washington. I know we've been asking for it. We've been asking for it from him a lot this season, but it's really just what we need at this point. We've not played great football. Not gonna lie to y'all, it has not been the best football for this team, but we just got to put it all together right here as we go underneath the Jonathan for a first down. Let's look. Close to 2 minutes left in the game. We're going to go underneath to our outstanding freshman. This young man has been balling all year. The 6'4" freshman. He has been playing out of his mind this season. Another big catch for him in this game. We're going to go underneath to the run, see what we can get, and it's going to go to the 2-minute warning. Shit in right here on this play, and I think we do. I think we do with the freshman, and that's a touchdown, Maryland. We needed that right there, especially that is big right now in this fourth quarter, but we need our defense to show up. I really don't know what I did, but it won't let me switch my player. Here we go. We just got to just figure it out, and we found a way. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. With me not even being able to switch my player, we still found a way to make a play. This game is over. It's gonna be the end of this game. That was just a crazy fourth quarter. It wouldn't, like I said, it wouldn't let me switch my player on defense. We were still able to pull out the win and get a game-winning interception. Malik Washington, great game as usual. That was just a big win, and we need to see if Oregon or USC lost to see if we can possibly make it to the Big Ten Conference Championship. And with some good news, Malik Washington has set the Maryland career passing touchdown record. He's been here all 4 years. I knew it was going to happen eventually. That is a big accomplishment by the senior. We're in our last game of the season right now versus Michigan State. And one first down can win it. We keep with Malik Washington, and we are going to escape Michigan State. In this game in Sim, Michigan State almost ruined our chances, not just at the Big Ten Conference Championship, but almost ruined our chances in playing in the college football playoff. But we are going to escape the Spartans and win our last game of the season. But the big question is, are we going to be playing in that Big Ten Conference Championship? Did USC beat UCLA and Notre Dame? We're about to check right now. And for a true freshman, his first year in college, he has set the Maryland single season receiving touchdowns record. This young man is going to have a bright future. Give y'all some sad news. We will not be playing in the Big Ten Conference Championship. Unfortunately, it is so stupid. USC, they beat UCLA. They beat them. Okay. But they lost to Notre Dame. They literally lost to Notre Dame. And I think because they beat Michigan, maybe they're playing in the conference championship. So now we will not be playing in this Big Ten Conference Championship, but there is one thing that we will be playing in. We have made it to the college football playoff. We've made it. We're playing in the first round versus Nevada. I expect a big win. I don't know how Nevada is even here. That's like in this year's college football playoff, James Madison is in. No offense to James Madison, but come on now. Anyway though, but we are going to be making it. The only thing that possibly could change this is if Penn State loses their game. If Penn State loses in the conference championship, we could possibly get that bye and move to playing in the quarterfinal. Did lose out on this quarterback though to Texas, but when you rate our class, right now it's sitting at top 20 in the country, and we didn't even go through the transfer portal or nothing. So a pretty good recruiting class for Maryland. Yeah, they lost. Wow. USC barely beat them in the Big Ten Conference Championship. That is crazy. So It looks like we're gonna have that bye, and we're either gonna play Arkansas State or Louisville in the quarterfinal. The first round, Louisville beats Arkansas State. I knew that was gonna happen, but Arkansas State, they gave them a fight, 35-31. The 8 teams that are left: Louisville, us, Notre Dame, Clemson, Penn, Florida State, USC, and Alabama. 97 overall, 99 throwing power, gold abilities. He is going to try to single-handedly win them this game. He is their best player by far. It's not even close. It's not even close. Their safety, Mekhi Strickland, is pretty good. They have some really good DBs. Their top 5 players, 3 of them are DBs. So we're going to be expecting a very, very tough game. But again, man, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. This is the first time Maryland has made it to the college football playoff. Let's see if we can beat Louisville in the Rose Bowl. And here we go. This is one of the biggest stadiums to play in all of college football. This is the Rose Bowl. We beat UCLA here. We beat UCLA here in the regular season in triple overtime. It's raining here today. Can we pull off this win versus a very, very tough Louisville team with an amazing QB? Malik Washington has single-handedly took his team here. We've depended on young freshmen at wide receiver. We've been playing great defense. Can we continue this? We've been on a winning streak. We haven't lost since Michigan. Can we continue dancing? In the fourth quarter of this first round, and it is 16-12 as we try to go over top to our tight end. He was wide open. It is a very low scoring game. I don't know if the rain is affecting us or what, but it has been a very low scoring game today as we go underneath to the freshman. He's having a big game today. 4 catches for 60 yards. We need to score right here. We need to score right here. They do got press coverage on our speedster, but they immediately put help over the top on him. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it right here with Washington, and he's able to get a few yards. He hasn't been really doing much today in the running game. Only 14 carries for about 13 yards, but we see this running back swing wide open, so we're just going to take it. They literally don't put nobody out there. I don't know what they're thinking, but that's going to be easy. Come on. He has to hang on to that. We're going to try to keep it. Actually, just throw it out. Easy. First down. Oh, please hike it. There we go. He was able to get it off. He was able to get it off. Can he turn the corner? And he did. Touchdown. Malik Washington. Biggest touchdown of this game. Coverage. Come on, defense. Lock in, D. Go make a play. Go make a play. 2-9. No, are you serious? There ain't no way. I was spamming triangle. There is no way he just caught that. I was spamming triangle. It is now 23-19. Oh my God. I was spamming triangle. He just threw up a prayer and he came down with it. Because their corners are fast, but they do put help over the top, but they leave him wide open, and he is really elite in space. There we go. Left. We need a big play right here. We need a big play. That will be an amazing. Oh my God, that was an elite throw. That was elite. This young man, Malik Washington, is him. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can't keep getting away with this.
This fourth quarter, if y'all know what happened versus UCLA, y'all all know what happened versus UCLA. UCLA, they threw up a prayer and it worked for them. So we cannot count this team out at all. We cannot count them out. Anything can happen in this game right now. Anything can happen. Can we get pressure? They keep it with their quarterback, and there we go. It's about nothing. It's about who wants it more right now. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and this is full. The game over. Maryland is advancing Maryland is going to the semifinal. Come on. Rose Bowl champions in a classic here today in Los Angeles, California. Louisville, man, they came to fight today. They fought their hearts out. But when you playing Coach Sparrow and you playing a quarterback like Malik Washington that just he has no give up. He fought. This team, look at this team, man, raising that trophy. Raising that trophy, man, is so big for this program. Shout out to Malik Washington, man. Y'all got to see this young man go from a pup from his freshman year to now he's a senior, and he has changed this program. Shout out to GK making this play. Look at that, making that play, staying in bounds. And we're going to that semifinal, man. The 4 teams that are left, it is Maryland, Clemson, Penn State, and Bama. Penn State beat Florida State, Alabama blew out USC, and then Clemson beat Notre Dame. We got Clemson in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and it is not gonna be easy for them. At quarterback is Michael Van Buren Jr., the dual threat, 88 speed, 92 throw power. He's a dog. At running back for them, they're gonna depend heavy on their 2 elusive bruisers. Both got goal shifting, and they big and strong.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
At receiver, they're loaded. Tight ends, pretty decent. Silver sure hands. Their defensive line is always good. Great linebackers. Fast, explosive corners. Great safeties. This is not going to be an easy game. But winner of this game goes to the national championship. We're not going to waste any more time. Again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. And do not forget to leave a like on the video. And also, drop down below who do y'all want me to rebuild next in College Football 26 before the end of this year. But let's go ahead and see if we can take down the #1 team in the nation, the Clemson Tigers. And here we go. No joke, man. Last week, we beat Louisville in a classic. This week, we got a team even better on the other side, the Clemson Tigers. Malik Washington put up a game-winning drive last week in the Rose Bowl. Can he do it today in the Peach Bowl? I don't know how this game is going to go. I really don't know. I don't know what this game is going to look like, but I just know the winner advances to that national championship. And it is 34-24. 34-24 in this Clemson team. This is probably the toughest game I've ever played in my life. I'm being totally honest with y'all right now. We got 7 minutes left in the fourth, and we have no choice but to score right here. Literally no choice but to score, as we're almost to that first down right now. We're in the red zone, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. We need to score, and then after we score, we're gonna have to find a way to get a stop. That is an NFL throw. Oh my God, that's an NFL throw, Malik. Oh my God, under pressure right down the barrel on that dig. Wow. 3 right here, man. We need to stop. We need to find a way. Come on. No. Oh. 1st and 10, Clemson. We just can't stop their offense. Give up a field goal. We just cannot give up a touchdown, and we get a big sack. Sit out in man versus this team. And then it's just a wide. Like, how is that open? How is that open? Like, how? I really want to know. How is that open? Come on, please. And then he just scrambles for a touchdown. Wow. Clemson takes the lead even more. They go back up by 2 possessions. And this 4-down territory, really no matter what. But Maddox is able to find his way open. And we still got some fight. We still have to believe, man. Malik Washington has 338 yards and 4 touchdowns. He is playing. He is giving it his all today. Literally his all. I'm going to try to get this big play, and that's going to be out of bounds. Coverage right here. There we go. Come on. Can he win over the top? Come on. Hold on to that touchdown. Come on, Jonathan. 2 touchdowns for this young man today. Come on, man. We needed a receiver to win, and we depended on our speedster, and he got open. I really feel like the only thing that's gonna work is a blitz, and that's exactly what we seeing. And we get home. We get home. I've been running man coverage I've been running zone coverage all game. It hasn't been working. I decided to pull out a blitz, and it worked perfectly. Malik Washington is going to get the ball with another chance for a game-winning drive. I don't know if I want to risk that deep play yet. I think I'm going to go underneath, take my easy yards, get out of bounds, take the yards that they give us. Anything can happen on that deep play, and I don't want to risk it. I know they're going to come out in man coverage, but we're not going to risk it right here. There we go. Right there. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open, GK. Wide open, GK. Can we win it? Go out the scramble. I could have threw it to Jonathan right there. I could have threw it to him, but I decided to keep it. Anything could have happened on that throw. Decided to keep it. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. We're in good position right now. Good position right now. See what happens with it. Throw it out. And why not the freshman? Why not the freshman? Why not the freshman? Why not the freshman? Do your dance. We take the lead. 1:13. We give it to somebody that's been leading us all year. And it's a true freshman, 5-star recruit. 3rd and 16. Can we get home? 3rd and 16. Can we get home? Yes. Beautiful. 4th down. 4th down. We putting DBs on the field. DBs are on the field. Cover 2 man. Guard your man. This is for the game. Guard your man. This is what we signed y'all. Come on. Go. Oh, no. We know you gonna make a play. Give it to me. Come on. Ah. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. Give it off to the running game. 1 first down. This game ain't over yet. We're going to the read option. Keep it with Malik. Who else is going to win this game for us? It's number 7. Who else do we give it to win us this game? It's Malik Washington. We are going to the national championship. Oh my God. Oh my God. We were down, I think, 14 points, right? 4 to 5 minutes left in the game. You would think it's over. Malik Washington continues to lead us on these game-winning drives. I don't know how he does it. I really don't know how. It needs to be studied. This young man this season has played out of his mind, and he is having one of the best college football playoff runs that I've seen in a long time. LA Peach Bowl. We're going to the national championship. The national championship is set. We will be playing Alabama. It's going to be Alabama versus Maryland in Tampa, Florida. They beat Penn State. I'm surprised, man. I would have liked if it was like a Big Ten national championship, 2 teams at the Big Ten, but it's going to be the SEC versus the Big Ten. They're stacked. Their quarterback, this sophomore is a 91 overall. That's insane to me. The backfield creator, 91 throw power, 89 speed. He could do it all. Davison, Ed there for running back, 92 overall, platinum shifty. They got receiver galore everywhere. Receiver galore, literally everywhere. They have a great athletic tight end, 2 of them actually, that can ball. This is not going to be no joke. This is seriously not going to be any joke. No joke at all. Like I said, man, again, if y'all haven't yet though, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. Do not forget to leave a like. And if y'all think we're going to win this national championship, comment down below a trophy emoji. Comment something. Just leave a comment on the video. We've made it to the national championship. Like I said, man, let's see if Malik Washington can carry this Maryland football program to a national championship. It all comes down to this. One game. That's all. It took us 4 years to get here. It took us 4 years just to make the college football playoff. But we not playing. We not playing. Malik Washington has had a historic season. Definitely the best quarterback to ever come out of Maryland, out of this program. But we're going up against a dynasty in Alabama, a team that's been there, done that. It is no surprise that they're here. They're not surprised that they're here. But can we change that today? Can we make history? In the fourth quarter of this national championship, we got 1st and 10. There is a flag on the play. But as y'all see, man, it is 24-all. It has been a back and forth tug of war heavyweight battle. Back and forth, man, as we're going to go ahead and accept that penalty. But we have 5 minutes left in this game, and we need Malik Washington to figure it out. We need him to pull out that magic that he always does late in games as he throws it underneath to Howard. He finds his way up the field, and that's an easy 1st down. They do put help over the top, though. I'm probably going to have to find a way to scramble out of here, and I do for a few yards. 2nd and 5. Like maybe freshman, sophomore Malik would have tried to throw that ball in a tight window and just hope for a prayer. But he reads plays. He's able to dissect defenses, read coverages, know what's coming. He's been doing this for too long. 1st and 10, man. It looks like we're going to make our way back to the, oh my God, oh my God. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh no. Why did that I was just trying to throw the ball away. Here, we might go to that drag route. There we go. Slant down the middle, down the barrel, down the barrel, down the barrel. Come on, man. Big throw, Malik. It's 1-on-1. It's 1-on-1 with our freshman. It's 1-on-1 with our freshman. Oh, that was a dot. That was literally a dot. Oh my God, that was an amazing throw. It just wasn't enough field. We gotta throw it away. 3rd and 10. 10 right here. Maybe I go down. Wow, we just threw a pick. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. I really don't know what I'm doing right now in this national championship. I am literally selling this national championship. Come on, please get the pick. Oh, I thought he had it. Don't really trust that. There, they drop back out the pressure. Please, I need one of y'all to tackle this young man. Thank you. Malik, you need to stop. Malik, you committed 2 turnovers in the last 2 drives. We need you to calm down, son. I know I know you haven't been here before, but we need you to calm down. Ball back again. Here we go. We throw it over the top. Beautiful throw. 2 minutes. Full catch, by the way. Gonna motion him out. See if maybe, there we go. That is a beautiful route combination. Howard is so great for us in the passing game. Such a great pass catching back. Here we go. 1st and 10. There we go. That's a dot. That is a dot. Come on, Malik. This is not just any game. This is the national championship, son. Just run heavy cover 1 right here. Come on. There we go. Oh, my God. I just picked him off. Oh, my God. That was just our safety. Roger with the pick. He was an All-American last year. Oh, my God. This national championship is insane right now. 1st and 10. We have all the momentum. We give it off. So he's gone. 1st down. You would think Malik would be taking over this game. Our defense has gotten big stops and then got that pick. That is huge. 1st and 10. We go to the RPO. There we go. We get a few yards. Alabama is using their timeouts. We're going to hand it off to the run, and we give it to Howard, and I think we're going to win a national championship. I think we're going to win a national championship. A minute left. Give it off to the run. I shouldn't have scored. Oh my God, what am I thinking? Oh my God, why did I score? Oh my God. Chat, I know y'all in the comments, like, why did you score a touchdown? I don't know. I wasn't realizing it. I'm not gonna lie, this is a big moment, not just for the players, it's a big moment for me. As they go underneath, they're able to get the ball out of bounds. 45 seconds left in this national championship. I'm gonna hard flat my end right here. I'm sending my end out on a hard flat. There we go. There we go. There we go. 4th and 3. This is for the national championship. This is for the national championship. All comes down to this. I'm putting him back in that hard flat. I'm depending on my DBs and man coverage. They run this play, and he did it, pitch. That was probably the most stupidest play I've seen in my life. Maryland is gonna win a national championship.
I feel like I'm flowing. Like the game's just coming. I'm not pressing. I'm not thinking. I'm just out there hooping.
Oh my God. It took us 4 years, man. 4 seasons for Coach Sparrow to do this. Oh, we went from year 2. We went 4-8. We didn't change at all as a program. Coach Sparrow only got a 1-year contract extension. He had to win at least 5 games or he was going to be fired. He ended up winning 10. Then the next season, we're in this national championship one. Raise that trophy, Coach. Raise that trophy, Coach. Huge, huge season. It was a huge season for everybody, man. Like, shout out. This young man, I don't say this a lot about players, but this young man is a Saturday Night Lights legend. If anybody in watching this video has connections to Maryland football or a Maryland fan, you friends with Malik Washington, tell him to hit me up. 'Cause I need to tell him he a legend, and you a legend to the channel. All playoff run is going to be studied when it's all said and done. 352 yards. Just last week he had 6 touchdowns. We didn't do much rushing because we were letting that ball go. Kylan Fox, Juju Preston came out of nowhere. Howard out the passing game was insane. Adrian AM made some big catches, but we are national champions. Another record for Malik Washington. He has set the Big Ten career passing yards record, not just for the program, for the whole Big Ten. Shout out to bro. Look at this trophy room. We didn't add a Big Ten Conference Championship. So throughout this rebuild, we were able to complete 2 out of the 3 challenges. One of them was signing the #1 player in the state of Maryland. We did that twice. And then win a national championship football. 3,900 yards, 39 touchdowns, and only 8 picks. Beautiful season. He also had 423 yards rushing and 4 rushing touchdowns. Our running back, JG, had 872 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns. Howard did his thing too. 5 rushing touchdowns, and he also contributed another 300 in the passing game. This young man, a true freshman, 15 touchdowns, had a great run. Him, our guy we signed from the transfer portal, GK, 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. Jonathan, our big playmaker, just a huge season by him. 5 touchdowns for 700 yards. Fox played great. Our defense balled out. 2 players with 100 tackles. 2 of them. Mathis had 18 tackles for loss. Desir had 14.5 sacks. Oh, just a beautiful, beautiful season. But that is going to be the end of this rebuild, man. That is going to be the end of it. Again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. And do not forget to leave a like on the video. And y'all drop down below right now. Who do y'all want me to rebuild next? Off some names off the top of my head. I got the University of Massachusetts, UMass. They were the worst team in college football this past season. The worst team. So y'all drop down in the comments who do y'all want me to rebuild next, and I want y'all to drop down in the comments also who was y'all's favorite player throughout this entire rebuild. Was it Malik Washington? Was it Dylan Edwards from season 2? Y'all drop it down in the comments, man. Again, no, y'all already know we a community, we a family, and Saturday Night Lights, we out of here. Let's go.